Everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Jack Phelan, Ram ProMaster.us with your favorite host, myself, Mr. Hollywood. Today we're going to go over the 2019 Ram ProMaster City Cargo Tradesman Edition. You can see the new updated logo in the front of the fascia, so it got a facelift. It looks a little more aggressive now. I actually really like this look. Sliding doors on both sides of these vans. Lots and lots of room. Now this one has got the seats delete, so you can actually get this model with the windows and the passenger seats if you like. So you can have like a crew vehicle with a lot of trunk space. The length on the inside is from this to the door 79 inches, so that's quite a bit. You can easily sleep in the back if you wanted to. Backup camera right here in the doors. These doors do open in a 60-40 split, which I really like because if you're parked, let's say, on the side street, and you need access to the vehicle, right? These shorter doors make it easier from one side and block off kind of the wind and noise from the road because you always park on the right side on the street. But check this out. You got these little butterfly things here. You can actually pop this out, so you have an even more of a turning corner, and you can do that same on the other doors. Now you will see they maximize the space in here by making those wheel wells very small. So you actually have 48 inches of space between the wheel wells and 55 inches of space between the walls. So you're really just maximizing what you can, right? They're not sticking out past the doors just slightly, so you have most space you can. This can actually accommodate a full pallet because of that wheel well space, 48 inches by 48 inches. So it's quite the utility vehicle. And you also have the LED panel across here. You'll see that in the top if you get closer to here. Let me see the button for it real quick. Pop it on for you. They're right here, the panels, the LED panels. Yeah, the LED panels right up top here. You see that? Woo! It's fancy. Lots of room, lots of storage. You see that little button right there, the little silver button? You press that. Camera lady, can you please press that? Boom. That's your LED lights. You see that? Wow. All the light you can imagine. So lots of storage. You'll see right here is the markings where when they make them in the factory, they prepare them for the seats. So that's where they split off. They make it, so you see it. You also got a tie down, so you can tie everything down so it doesn't slide around your trunk and car. It doesn't damage your beautiful Ram ProMaster City. This is the usefulness you can get out of this puppy. Now we're going to talk about some of the interior features. The car feels very nice inside, so see you on the inside. 28 miles to the gallon highway. What other small van could you imagine doing that kind of capability? And you can tow up to 2,000 pounds and haul 1,800 pounds of cargo. There's a little bit ending on that. I think 1876 is the exact amount. So you can haul quite a bit of cargo in this baby. You got nice little rack up top here with a net so that your stuff doesn't slide around. You can fit your books, your documents for your business. Huge sun blockers. I mean, this thing is huge. It blocks all the sun you can imagine. If you don't want to see the sunlight, you don't have to. What I really like about the ProMaster Cities, though, is the way they feel like a car. Right? When you're sitting in here, it does not feel like a van. It feels like a regular car. So you're kind of driving in the city. You have all your controls on your steering wheel. You have your everything's close and accessible, and it's a nice, comfortable feel. Right? It's very, very made with the driver in mind. You won't feel like you're in the van the entire time. Right? Some features on here. There isn't too much because obviously it's a work van, but you will see you got the screen over here, and it's a TFT touch screen, which means you can use anything to operate it. You don't need to, you can wear gloves. You don't have to use your fingers, right? It's very responsive to just pressure. If I press this with the, see, it responds to me. AM, FM, of course, you also have phone connectivity, so you can pair your phone. It's super easy. Once you hit the phone, it will ask you to pair it. If you skip it, you can add the device in the corner, and it will take you through the instructions one by one. 4 speakers, so you're not going to be jamming out like at a concert over here, but you will hear very well. And you will hear the music as you're going to work. Air conditioning is very easy to use. Grips are very rubberized. That way, even if you have gloves, you don't lose them. They don't slip around in your gloves. It's easier to use. Media, you can use USB, which is pluggable right here, along with the aux plug. You got a cup holder here and a cup holder here, and 2 power cords, because we know how important power is, right? So power for your phone, power for whatever other devices you may need. You also got a little shelf here for some small stuff with a nice groove. This groove will stop a lot of stuff from flying out, which is what I like about it. A lot of people underestimate the ability of this one. You also got a nice little rubber panel here. I like to put my iPads here because I don't really like them in the window for some reason. But you can put pens or anything you want in there. And a huge, I mean huge glove box. A regular packet of papers or an iPad fits in here nicely. Now, if you want this ProMaster City and you don't like shopping at the dealerships, all you have to do is give Sebastian a call and use the Ram ProMaster Direct program. So the ProMaster Home Direct program is the PhD program. Get your PhD with SIBA. You give him a call, you talk about what size you need for your business, and he will go ahead and prepare all the paperwork for you, mail it out to you, and send the vehicle to you as well. We service all 50 states, so no matter whether you're in Hawaii or in California or in Alaska, we'll get the car to you. Just give us a call and make sure to buy a car the new way. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you next time. Mr. Hollywood, out.